visit us to know our problem.
A joint assessment mission, or the so-called JAM, is a food security assessment. It is led in collaboration by UNHCR and WFP, and also the partners and governments are always involved. So it's focusing really on nutrition and food security, because this is where the mandates from WFP and UNHCR overlap. It's not a multi-sectoral assessment, although it does include issues from other sectors that are directly linked to nutrition and food security. So the objectives of the JAM are, first of all, to document the needs and the nutrition situation of the refugees, then to look into the quality and the appropriateness of the intervention, and then we will look into best responses and intervention priorities, which will then be documented in the joint plan of action that will guide the interventions for a given period of time to come, which is often 2 years.
JAM is actually all about improving the support to the refugees. They may not depend forever on food assistance. We may also consider some durable solutions. We can also consider improving their livelihood base. Therefore, totally JAM is all about the refugees.
Basically, the management of the JAM technically lies with UNHCR and WFP, and because we are in partnership with ARA as the key stakeholder representing the government.
You know, we are closely working with UNHCR and World Food Programme, and this JAM, with collaboration, also we also participate NGOs and donor representatives, is to assess what is unmet needs, what are their problems, what are the challenges. So that assessing, you know, we also recommend practical recommendation. We suggest also practical recommendation. So it helps us a lot.
We have other UN agencies, UNICEF, we have IOM, and we have international NGOs who are implementing different programs in the refugee operation.
I think it's been good for meeting other organisations, particularly because there's a mix of people in Gambella and Addis level, and I think sometimes we don't always meet in the middle, so it's good to do an activity together like this.
So there are two types of jams actually. So there is the standard jam and the rapid jam. So the standard jam is the most common one used so far and is repeated every 2 years. And we have the rapid jam methodology. So the aims and the process of the rapid jam are very similar to that of the standard jam, but the time frame has been reduced considerably. So it's very important in an emergency because new arrivals, they often arrive in bad shape because of the stress they experience during traveling.
This exercise comes at a very good time where most of the refugee camps are relatively new, and therefore it's a good opportunity to determine the best kind of interventions and assistance for the refugees and to evaluate what we have done in this short period of time in which a lot has happened.
I'm hoping that all the relevant stakeholders and the responsible agencies will act very quickly and bring some solution as per the recommendation that we have stated on our document. I'm expecting a change, and I hope the refugees' life will be improved so that they will live a better life in the refugee camps.